the following presentation of the National Football League.
Like the lighthouse keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New England Patriots. On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the Jaguars. These guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. On the opposing sideline, the Patriots head coach. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field, looks ready to get things started. And we're off and running from Gillette. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here they come now to take over on offense. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
On play action, here's May. Finds him over the middle. Gets some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. DeMario Douglas with the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game, too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. They put that talk into action. 1 play from scrimmage, 1 touchdown, and 1 massive statement sent across the field.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Danny Gray to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace of the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game, not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Red on red.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Get some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Rip, 23.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Lisa 24.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hey, Ron.
Here's Etienne on first down. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Blocking 18. Let's go.
Quarterback run here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets zero.
Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. One's complete, right side. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 1 yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence here running the sneak. And he gets in, touchdown! The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And left side by Godwin. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Former number 1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Down by Caleb Ransom. So now here's 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That one's good to Godwin. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That's good.
There's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard
They
line.
go play action. Here's May. That's caught. It's Godwin again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On the draw, this is Henderson. Escapes a defender. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prom. That paper, baby, my face on it.
Oh, they didn't see what that draw had coming until it was too late, Kate. And when they saw the opening he's about to hit, well, can't really repeat what they were saying down there, but I can promise you none of it was any good.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also plays the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Connecting on the slant. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Brown with a return here. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And that touchdown to begin the game, another for him with his legs this season. As you see, he's among the scoring leaders for quarterbacks. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
On the red.
Here's Etienne. Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And that looks like it is Patriots football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. On right side, Henderson. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Trying to sneak May. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When we've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Looking for an open man. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
2nd and 10. Here's May. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. May now on 3rd down. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
First and goal, Stevenson. And he's going to make it in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots grow their lead off the turnover. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Jaguars 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Right, let's go.
Now it's Lawrence. Here's a screen for 2. Short pickup to their own 31. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That is caught. He's got Brown. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Hey, Lion! On, this side.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
red.
They go right back to ETN. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. First and 10 now from the 46. Here's Lawrence to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
4 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Lawrence with it on first. Complete out to the right. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 19-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Ready.
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Easy. Route. Let's go.
Lawrence throwing here. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time
it's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a one-score game before halftime.
Jacksonville.
So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game.
Jaguars 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Right, here goes.
Here's made in the air. Hits him on the out route. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. On the gun, it's May. Pulls it at the 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's May. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game.
Jaguars 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Brown with a return here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this first half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, trying to trim that lead. First and 10 from the 32. From the shotgun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 43.
Hey, go!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one's complete, right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence to throw it. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Here's the 24.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Still has some space inside the 35. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Cam Little now to try the JAX field goal. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. That crunches off the right upright, no good. And the deficit remains 2 scores. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen.
Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here's the Steeler wideout. He's going to get a step downfield and run under the deep ball. it'll be a 78-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Steelers come away with the victory. No shortage of touchdowns in this one. Ultimately, they get the job done. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Brandon Ayuk. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 43-yard touchdown. The Niners get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins taking on the Cowboys. And this is Devon Achane. He's got it, he's got room, he's got a touchdown. That's a 29-yard score. The Dolphins get the victory, 27-21 the final. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And his touchdown, another one for him this season as he continues to sit among the NFL's best and punching it in himself this year. First call here coming from the shotgun. Lawrence working from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Lawrence looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down.
Let's go. Here we go.
He'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Rip, 23. Silver.
Counter give to Etienne. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead to move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Ralph. Hey, Soko.
First down, and they go right back to it. Ball is down. Etienne will sit on the hit. And that looks like it is Patriots football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
The Patriots running their offense out there. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. First and 10 from the 32.
Here goes that.
They send the tight end in motion left. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They go play action. Here's May. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So 20 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, May. Setting up the screen here to Godwin. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Henderson here from the gun. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He tries to sneak it. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
May on first and 10. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Off the play action, May. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
In the red zone on first. Ball's out, man, lost it. Yes, pick it up. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. So just like that, Brock, a very nice drive ends in a whimper from that offense and a real roar from the defense who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think you felt it, I felt it.
Yeah.
A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
The Jaguars, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. Operating from the gun, here's May. Brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
He finds his running back, Henderson. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots push their lead further to start the half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead.
Jaguars 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Red on red.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. Able to get it to Benson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. That's Godwin with yet another one. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
At the 24-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Patriots in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the win here. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. May now. Look at that power, deep left side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming on.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
And he gets it on the design keeper. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, good luck sneaking a draw by this defense on 3rd down, Kate. A quicker little run may have brought them a chance to get the 1st down. But with that delay, this defense was all over it.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. A stoppage now, and this is not an injury you want to see. This, Brock, could affect both sides of the football for them. That's Travis Hunter who's being tended to. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Here's a screen for Tootin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's It's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep down. This is caught inside the 15. He's gonna take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play. But defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
From the shotgun, Lawrence splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Rip, 23. Focus, all right?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Finds his fullback. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's May to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
On the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
QB sneak coming. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. You know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a first down. You may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Sticking with Henderson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots moments away from their 4th win of the year. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
What's that? Lady, what's that?
Straight ahead with Williams. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got him some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
On red.
Lawrence working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Hey.
ETN on 3rd down. Lost control of another one. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Have to review the play.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Here he goes, gotta have this on 4th down. He's caught, he's got ground. And he's gonna bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Jaguars are gonna call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
24.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Run out left. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, run!
Now Lawrence. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, Hunt.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's going to go out of bounds on a rough first down effort there. They're going to lose at least a few.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far.